Rick with the Law Serpents here. Today we're going to get into a little reptile room tour. Collection, introduction, whatever you want to call it. Start off here too, get right into it. One of our beautiful girls. Here we got Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn, she's a female clown, of course, where she gets her name from. She's also fire, yellow belly, possible DG, possible head hypo, double head DG hypo. Beautiful girl. This girl got a little backstory to her. One of the first girls I bought with breeding in mind, and she decided to escape on us. Thought she was lost, thought she was gone. She got out for a good couple months, and we finally got her back, getting her weight back up. Her weight would definitely be better, and she'd probably be breeding this year if that didn't happen. You see how beautiful this girl is, man. We'll get into all these ball pythons we got. Got a surprise for y'all at the end. This baby Savannah monitor feeding. We're going to feed Lil Foot some quail. I want to talk to y'all about what I want to do with this channel in the long run. It ain't just about feeding snakes and all that. I really want people to learn from me. I want to help people learn. I want to learn from the community, build a nice community. I really, really want to show people the type of connection you can build with these snakes and these reptiles. That they are not just mindless reptiles. That they all have their own personalities. And you definitely build bonds. Now we got another one of our clowns. We got a male clown here. This is Optimus Prime. Let me double check what Optimus is. He is clown leopard Mojave. He's not the best eater. I was hoping to maybe be able to work him into some breeding plans this year, but don't look like we're going to get that done. See, he's growing a little slow. I'm going to show you another snake in a minute. Orange Cassidy. Got them the same week. Optimus was actually bigger than Orange. Orange is a crazy eater, man. That thing, he'll eat anything I put in his enclosure. So he is actually bigger now. He was about 40 grams smaller. Now he's about 100 grams bigger than Optimus here. I love Optimus though. He got that almost solid color head, but you still got that little clown head stamp in there. I like that dark orange solid color head to it. But like I was saying, man, I do things a little different around here. I'm not just trying to show you snakes being mad and trying to bite people, and I don't want to show you, snakes eating and all that. Yeah, that's cool and all. I want to show you the connection they have. I want to show people that you can do this hobby and have a nice collection and not have to have a ton of money. You do it little by little and are willing to put some space and some money aside, you can build something nice for these animals, build a nice little reptile room, have some nice enclosures for these animals, and not break the bank. I got some nice bioactive enclosures I'm about to show y'all, and they did not cost me hundreds of thousands of dollars. They was very cheap the way I did them. Matter of fact, I'm going to have another build on another idea I got. I had to do some front opening enclosures out of tubs you buy from Home Depot. All products from Home Depot, very cheap, but you're giving the animals what they need and what they want. Especially, it's going to have enough things in there to enrich them. This right here is the girl that got me into the dark stuff. This is Remi Ma. Remi Ma, let me double check this, is a Black Magic Vanilla probable OD, probable Hurricane. Most likely she's OD and Hurricane. Shout out to Bulls Deep. I got it from Bulls Deep. He said he most likely is, but wasn't 100% sure, so could not sell her to me as that. So I got a crazy steal on her. What a beautiful snake. Again, you see that solidish head. I really like that look, man. She's another beautiful one. Big girl. She's a good eater. She started breeding for us this year. She's locking up. She's still a little on the small side, so we're going to see what happens with her. but we don't want to keep her out too much because of the fact that she is breeding. This is the first year that we are attempting to start breeding. Our animals just got up to size. We don't parafeed or none of that. So hopefully we have some luck. Give us some prayers, man. I'm really looking forward to trying to have some babies around here. It's going to be super cool. But like I said, a minute ago I talked about the snake. This is Orange Cassidy, man. Orange Cassidy eats like a pig. Orange Cassidy is orange, dream, spot nose, enchi, het DJ. Man, I'm telling you, I scooped up Orange with a deal. Shout out to Morph Market and their auctions. I threw a little bid in on them. Just on the jeans he had alone, I figured I'd throw the bid out there. Can't hurt, right? Snatched Orange up for 20 bucks. Got him just for the jeans he had in him. Of course I had to pay shipping, but damn. Can't beat that. So, look at them peaches he got on his sides there, man. They're coming in from the alien heads. He ended up being one of my more prettier snakes, and I didn't even get him for purposes of just solely how it looked. Some of my snakes, I did do that because I wasn't intending on breeding originally. It was just more of a pet thing. But, man, this snake turned out pretty. For $20, what? How could you go wrong? And he's a great eater. Anyway, that's Orange Cassidy. Anybody know where I got that name from? Orange Cassidy. Drop it in the comments. Let me see where my, my Eagle fans at, my Philly fans at. What's Orange Cassidy do? But shout out to the Eagles. We just won the Super Bowl. The parade's going down today. I ain't at the parade though. I'm here filming content for you. So, hit that like button. Show some love. Putting my time and effort in. Show some love down there. Drop it in the comments. So let me know if y'all know Orange Cassidy. What's that from? Where I get that name from? There you go. That's right. Get a nice shot. Okay. Now we're going to get to one of the diamonds in the collection, man. Right here. Right here we got a diamond in the rough. This is our youngest snake that we have right now. Man, she is stunner. I don't know why more people aren't working this project. This is Skittles. Skittles is Het for the Grail project. If you don't know, she's a lavender albino and she's Het clown. So she's ready to go, start pushing us towards the Grail project. Also, I really got her because I want to work the Dreamsicle project and the Starburst project. There's so much untapped potential on here, man. Just the fact, this is one of the things that got me back in the bull pythons, man. I remember bull pythons being the normal, the wild type bull pythons, seeing some albinos and all that. When I found out you can get, actually it was more the banana that got me, the yellow and purple, because I'm a purple nut. Now you find out you can tell me I can make a snake that looks like this as a baby. And every time she sheds, all that white is going to start turning purplish pink, going to turn lavender. That's where they get the name from, lavender albino. Every time she sheds, she will continue to get more and more purples and lavenders in her. Come on, man. That's insane. You're telling me I can have a pink, yellow, and orange bull python. Plan on getting some dark jeans mixed in with her. Going that Starburst route, Dreamsicle route. That's why I got the name Skittles, Starburst Skittles, worked in my head together. You see them alien heads? For those that don't know, alien heads are these little shapes on the side of the snake that kind of remind you of alien heads. And she has some perfect ones. That one right there, you look at it, it looks like an actual alien's head. Right there near my finger right there. So, man, you gotta stay tuned. You gotta subscribe, see what this girl turns into. See the baby she's gonna produce for us in the future, man. We're gonna make us some pink and orange bull pythons. Tell me that ain't crazy. Man. Stay tuned. I ain't get through the best yet. We still gotta show you these terrariums. Still gotta show you Lil Foot, the baby Savannah monitor. Alright, let's get it. Alright, here we go. We got our special needs snake. Everybody gotta have one special reptile they got, right? Shout out again to Balls Deep. He ain't really rehome him, but he did. He didn't have nothing in the plans for him. He produced them. Wasn't going to sell him because he came out with one eye. So of course his name's Cyclops. You see he's got a good eye there. Good eye. Bad eye. Can't see that eye. Looks like kind of like pus. Looks like it's filled with pus pretty much. But ball pythons being ball pythons, you know, they don't really need their eyes to hunt. I seen what's Brian Barczyk's snake's name. I forget the name of the snake, but he has a no-eye ball python that eats fine. They use them heat pits and that tongue to hunt for the most part. That Jacobson organ, they stick that tongue out, they bring it back in, it touches that organ, they tell you exactly where something is by the smell of it. And them heat pits see like thermal binoculars. Think about that, like a soldier would see. It would see our whole heat signature. It's one of the reasons why it's so hard to trick these guys into eating frozen dog. I got a video about that, how stressful it can be to feed these animals. Put that joint right up in the corner over there. I think it'll go. Maybe over there, but it'll be somewhere. Anyway, like I said, man, get to know these snakes. They got some personalities, man. You'll get to love these animals. You'll bond with these animals. I don't even know if I'm ever gonna breed Cyclops or not, but he's definitely gonna be here forever. So Leela combination, vanilla scream, vanilla and fire mixed together. She always put out one of them when he breeds and never put out both of them. I'll get more into genetics in a future video with you. Right now I want to introduce you to all these great animals. Man, I be thinking of people lying on these YouTube videos. They ain't. You always gotta have a snake in shed, right? They say every collection video gotta have a snake in shed. But this is Cleo, Cleopatra, our hypo, female hypo, single gene hypo. I also have her sister up in quarantine, Mrs. Puff. We got some Mrs. Puff Huff and Puff a lot. You heard she just hissed. I don't know if you picked it up on camera. She isn't shed. But they was real hissy, huffy, and puffy. They was with another breeder today. It was pretty big, so they wasn't worked with as much as my animals are worked with. But being that we have her now, we're working with her more, especially now that she's out of quarantine. We got her down here. She's way more calm. But she's in shed, so I'm going to put her back. I don't know if we're going to get to her sister or not in this video. Being most of our snakes, you see we do things a little different. Our rack's a little different, a little homemade, but it works. Now we're going to get into the fun part, man. Like, you see all these plants? I never thought I'd get into plants. I got into plants because I got into reptiles. And when I got into reptiles, I wanted to start building crazy enclosures. Like, look at that, man. That thing's crazy. That's a jungle. And that's in a tub, in a tote. Another one in a tote, man. You can do this hobby even if you're not rich. We're going to show you what's inside these, man. It's the funnest part to me. Building them natural enclosures and seeing all their natural behaviors come out. Let's meet our big snakes. 3 I've had the longest. First, let's get into Nasha. Our big female, man. This cage is looking lovely. That said, I did this in a tote. Completely bioactive, completely planted. Just a crazy natural enclosure. We ain't going to get too much into the enclosures here today. This is more about introducing the snakes. I do have a video out right now on this build. I'm going to link that up in the corner. There, one of that size. There's Nasha, calico, enchi, pastel, lesser. One big girl, she's breeding for us too, man. Girl's got such a good personality. All these snakes I pass off to my little sidekick all the time. Not all of them, some of the newer ones I don't. But most of these snakes I pass off to my 4-year-old daughter with no problem. Not worrying that they're going to do nothing to her. I mean, most of the time, it's not going to happen. It hasn't really happened yet, but I know it's possible, but I'm always overseeing it. This big, beautiful girl is breeding for us. Love the calico gene. I love lesser, man. I know a lot of people don't. I like the color palette it brings out. Love the hit banana calico. Lesser. That'd be nice. That's Nasha right there. Alright, let's see if we can get our stud. When that's doing all the breeding for us out. Oden. He's really deep in his hide down there. Hope I can get him out. Sometimes it's a pain to get out. one bad thing about these natural enclosures, with all these branches and stuff and hiding spots, it's just a lot harder to get these snakes out. He's our stud though. He's the one doing all of our breeding this year. Only breeding a couple females, and he's breeding them all. Getting the job done his first year breeding. Look at that cage though, man. Little jungle. Got a cage built on that, John. Check it out. There, it's in one of them corners. Check it out. Alright, let's see if we can actually get this guy out of here now. He already knows I'm coming. Sure, he's not trying to come out right now. It's nice and comfortable. It's daytime. They're pretty much nocturnal animals. They're more active at night is what that means. That's another one. In a cage, he can be a little hissy. He was bitey when I first got him. He was little, but I got him out of it, and once I get him out of the cage, he's usually fine. I say usually because you can always take a bite, you never know. They are still animals, they are still reptiles. Alright, let's get to it. This is our stud this year, man. This is our boy Oden. Oden is beautiful, man. Banana champagne. You see, he ain't got all them spots like a banana really do. The banana's the gene that really got me back into reptiles. So yeah, you can have yellow, purple, and orange. Ball pythons blew my mind. As he got older, he lost some of that purple. See them little on his back, on his dorsal, that white there. That was very light purple with orange around it. There's not much of it left. He's almost a solid yellow snake now, but he's doing his thing. He's doing all the breeding for us this year. Big beautiful boy, my big bougie boy I call him, because he's very picky. Said they all got their own personalities. He went on some hunger strikes. The only way I could get him eating salad every week, and now he eats like a pig, so I feed him ASFs. Every time I stick an ASF in there, he's on it. Trying to stick a rat in there, he wants nothing to do with it. It's so funny, they know the difference that quick. Their Jacobson organ and that smell, their tongue is that good. But like I said, he's breeding for us, so we don't want to mess with him too much. We'll get him out, put him back, because it's about to be a pretty long video. We definitely want to get to feeding Lil Foot. Don't want to miss that. Stay tuned. See this little baby Savannah monitor. Cutest thing in the world. Gotta see this little thing eat, man. Let's go. And here we go. The creme de la creme of enclosures, terrariums that I built for my ball python. You see it's in a tote. It's a nice big long tote. 3 foot long. There's a girl Trix down there. She's breeding for us too. Look at this thing, man. Can't tell me that's not beautiful, man. It's a box just like everybody else is keeping them in. Like I said, stay tuned. We're going to put this new one together. Front opening. Acrylic panels. All that good stuff. Wait till y'all see that. Look at this thing, man. This girl got a literal jungle in here. Watch the rebuild video on it. I ain't got no hands to point to it, but you already get the point. Up in the corner, there's a video of me redoing this. I had to redo it because ball pythons are big-bodied animals and they can destroy some plants, man. But let's get this girl out. Alright, now we're going to get to what is, in one of my opinions, one of the highlights of my collection. Baby Savannah monitor, Lil Foot. What an animal, man. He's small still right now. He's only a couple months old. He's in a very small enclosure. He was in a bigger enclosure, but he would get lost in that enclosure for a couple days, and I did not like the fact that I would have to dig him out to make sure he ate, and it was stressing him out. So I put him in a smaller enclosure. You will see during this video, he has another enclosure already made from the go-in, which we're switching him into soon. And then after that, he's going to have even another enclosure we have already. But that one is not ready for him yet. Here he goes. We're going to feed Lil Foot right now. Little piece of quail head. A quail head. He's that small that he's not eating whole quails yet or nothing yet. Oh, he dropped it in the water. Go get it. We don't know if it's a boy or a girl. I'm thinking it's a girl because it's growing so slowly. But like I said, we got another enclosure for her already that we were going to have built out for her. And then after that, we're probably going to build an enclosure for her. Probably put her, maybe even put her in a grow tent in between time. It's amazing watching these animals eat. They can eat these things with no hands. It's just incredible to me. It blows my mind. But like I said, with her and I eating for that time, it was really, really stressing me out, man. I know Tom Crutchfield said it. I heard him say before about how we put our emotions and needs onto our animals. They don't need the same things, and there's a word for it, a term for it. But it stresses me out no matter how you look at it, whether it's right or wrong, whether they need it or not. I do not like when my animals do not eat. So I put her in this small enclosure. I think she's a girl, cause how slow she's going, but she's getting ready to get moved back out. Well, you're not going to eat the leg for us. I'm going to give her something nice, big, and spacious. I got this animal for my daughter on my bed. Like I said, about them not eating thing. I got a video on me talking about that, how stressful it can be when they don't eat and things like that, especially with ball pythons. I'm going to put the card to the video up top here. Lil Foot usually will take a little more than that, man. Come on, boy. Eat for us. But usually when he comes up on his perch like this, that's usually when he's done. He's basking in that sunlight right now, soaking up in rays, trying to, that's how they digest their food. But man, what a beautiful animal. I got this animal so that my daughter can have a little more of a bond with an animal. I feel like they can get a better bond with a snake. You can get a good bond with a snake, but you can have a better bond with a lizard. With a monitor lizard. They have a lot of intelligence in that head. You can just tell sometimes the way they're looking, that they're thinking. They're trying to figure things out. So, this guy came available, and I snatched him up. One of the best moves I ever made. My daughter loves him. Loves her. She don't handle her much. I do most of the handling. We're working on socializing her. She's not scared of us no more. She's okay with being handled a little bit. But we will get there. You want to see the personality of an animal. You want to see the bond an animal has. Subscribe to this channel. Follow along as we grow up Lil Foot and socialize this little girl. Beautiful little girl. She's basking. We're going to let her bask and do her thing. Can't wait till she gets bigger, bro. Alright, so that turned into a little project. Like I said, the only thing about them terrariums, man, when you got them planted like that, it's hard to get them out sometimes. It gives them the enrichment they need. And I'm about to drop a video about enrichment next week. 5 cheap ways to enrich your animal. Be titled something like that. Keep your eyes out for it. Subscribe to the channel. Check it out. This is our girl here, Trix. Trix is another one of the snakes breeding for us, man. Fingers crossed she'll be going. Lesser is butter. Haha. Lesser yellow belly. I said I didn't buy all my snakes with breeding in mind. My channel isn't going to be just about breeding. Just about breeding, feeding, all that. I want to show the personalities of these animals. That you can build relationships with them. That they're intelligent. That they're not heartless animals. That they have feelings. Things like that. I show a little different side of the reptile hobby. So that you can do this stuff on a little bit of a budget too, man. As long as you're willing to do it, figure it out. And you're giving these animals the right things and the things they need. That's all that really matters. So with that being said, man, I know it jumped around a little bit, and I threw the feeding from Lil Foot in before this. We're gonna make this the outro though. Let y'all know, man, I love y'all. Y'all check this video out. Appreciate it. Drop a like, comment, subscribe. It's going to be worth it. The content coming is going to be worth it. We're going to build a nice community and get it done, just like my Eagles did. Let's go. Super Bowl 2025. We won. Catch y'all next time. Deuce.